This is Waco Tanks from Clout Gaming, here with some intermediate clashing. So I just wanted to kind of talk through these matches. I like the Dark Goblin in place of archers on these draft challenges. Also, I'm not very good with Lava Hound, so I took Sparky. I will almost always take E-Wiz over Wizard, and then since he got Wizard, I don't want to have the Horde, because I know Wizard counters Horde pretty hard. Plus, I like the Night Witch, so I'm pretty happy with this, starting out. Now, what you're going to see is I'm going to try to play really defensively at the start. I found that I tend to profit by playing defensively, and you're going to see him drop a Hog, so I immediately drop the Zappies and the Dark Goblin so that I can counter push. And this is kind of a bizarre play here, and I thought about this when I did it. So I'm dropping the gang to really try to draw out a log, see if he's got a log in there or not. And it turns out he had a log, it just wasn't in hand. So he had to spend a lot of troops to get a subpar defense. That was just luck right there. So it's not really advisable play, but it worked out. You know, it's kind of high risk, high reward. I was hoping to draw out a log to know if he had a log, but now you see just a standard Royale Giant push. And this is funny because I don't really use Royale Giant that often. I'm not particularly good with it, but Royale Giant backed up by the Night Witch is kind of mean. So I really did a number on that tower, and that's you're going to see that's I think where the opponent might have given up a little bit, because my next push he just sort of ignores it. You're going to see it here in a second. So I drop the Zappies in the back, try to bank some elixir, you know, move slowly, and he probably didn't need to push Lava Hound at this point. And he really didn't need to ignore this Sparky, and I'm thinking he'd already sort of resigned himself to losing that tower, and he was saving elixir to build up momentum, but he doesn't really do anything with this momentum. Like, he logs that, you know, when he's got all of my, you know, he knows I've got these goblins, 2 different goblin cards to log, and it doesn't seem like the best play to me. So now these Zappies, I'm not familiar with them really yet, but they just do a number on his king tower there, and also between the, just a couple seconds ago you saw the flak, the bats from the Night Witch really provided a lot of cover for those goblins to chew up his right tower, and I mean the match is over. I mean, that's all there is to it. He's maybe gonna try to play a little bit differently next time. So that was kind of had a lucky opening there, but you see he really didn't do himself any favors with how he played. Okay, this time this is hard for me. I tend to take the Hunter over the Zappies because I feel like the Hunter is a good counter for Zappies. People might disagree with me, but I feel like if the Zappies are at the bridge, I can drop the Hunter and the Hunter will come out on top. Now that's another tricky one. I wasn't sure what to do, but I figured splash damage I already had covered, so I went with the mini P.E.K.K.A. And now, of course, I take the log so I can log the princess. And again, I don't really want the Hog, but I really don't want the Lava Hound because I'm just not very skilled with it. So I do a half-hearted push at the start with the Hog just to kind of see what he has. And you're going to see I really stumble out the gate here and make some pretty poor moves. Not only do I float elixir, you see him defend my Hog perfectly, and then this is embarrassing. He just chews up the Dark Prince. I was thinking I wanted to attack the Zappies, but I didn't want to use the Hunter just yet because I might use the Hunter on the left-hand side and really just messed up. The Hunter does take out the Zappies, and you see me, manage his Princess and Lava Hound combo, but he's, with this push, essentially taking a tower. You're going to see me drop my Dark Goblin. Again, I love the Dark Goblin for these challenges, but I forgot about his poison, so maybe I should have positioned the Dark Goblin differently. I really don't know. But he chews my tower apart, and it's my fault. I have no way to cover for that. So I know I'm not out of the game yet, and I decide that I'm going to try another Hog push, because if he's countering with Zappies, I'll at least get a couple of swings in, and you're going to see that here in a second. I don't know why I didn't put it in the corner there, but So you see I get one swing, and then right before he dies I get a second swing. Now I'm dropping this mini P.E.K.K.A in the back, again kind of to bank elixir and to put pressure on the left hand side. I'm hoping that my hunter can take out the Zappies, but with the added pressure of the princess I think the log was necessary. And now look at this, the hunter stayed on my side of the bridge, so he's destroying that lava hound, and meanwhile my mini P.E.K.K.A got some pretty serious damage in on his left tower. So I think there was just some indecision on my opponent's part. I think he got a little bit comfortable being so far ahead and maybe misplayed that. Then here you see the hog really tanks for the spear goblins. I always loved spear goblins, even though I'm not, don't really use them that often. The spear goblins really just chewed that tower apart. Then since he had the Zappies on the right hand side, I got to drop the Dark Prince on the left hand side, and Dark Prince got some work done. And now I think I could have played this a little bit differently, tried to be a bit more defensive on the left tower, but I thought, I've got kind of an aggressive deck. I want to push and just trade towers for the win rather than, sometimes when I don't have a great defensive deck, or at least I don't know how to play defense with the deck, sometimes I'll over-defend and then I'll lose in overtime because I'm elixir shortage. So I'm playing really strangely here, dropping the Dark Prince, but I'm really just trying to tank to get this hog in. All I need is that one swing, and it's going to be a victory. So this is just some of my more interesting matches where I didn't play perfectly, so I could provide a little bit of, I think, mindful commentary. I hope you enjoyed this challenge. I know I really have. Thanks for watching.